Nearly 500,000 people contract Lyme disease each year in the U.S., and this is according to the CDC.
Well, now that it's warming up, I thought we had to do this segment here. When left untreated, it can produce a wide range of symptoms and long-term illnesses and can be quite painful. Good news, I guess I should say, a vaccine is in the works. So we brought in a professor of microbiology and immunology. Dr. Garth Ehrlich is here from Drexel University. Thank you, doctor, for coming in. Remind us all what Lyme disease is.
Lyme disease is caused by a bacterium called Borrelia burgdorferi. And it's a spirochete, so it's in the same family as...
What's that?
It means that it's like a spiral shape.
Oh.
So a spirochete bacteria takes a spiral shape.
Like a bullseye on your skin?
It forms a bullseye. That's the diagnostic that people look for. But it's related to organisms that cause syphilis. They're also spirochetes.
Wow. And it comes from a tick, right? Getting bit by a tick.
That is correct.
Okay. And so one of the things is locating that tick, because it is treatable, or it's if you let it get to that point. Like, let's start with the process. You walk outside, you get bit by a tick, and how it goes to Lyme disease.
Yeah, so when you get bitten by a tick, the tick in its saliva has the Lyme disease bacterium. And if you're lucky, you'll get a bullseye rash so that then you can be treated for it. The problem is, up to 50% of people who actually get Lyme disease don't develop the bullseye rash, and so they don't know that they have necessarily been bitten, or they don't know they have the infection, and so they don't get treated. And that's where the problem is.
The same?
The symptoms down the road, if you don't get treated initially, what are the first symptoms you'll find oftentimes is arthritis. It's usually called Lyme arthritis.
Yeah.
But it can move to almost any tissue in the body. It can move into the heart. You know, it can move into the central nervous system, the brain.
So how many people would get the bullseye? And Leanna, can you find a bullseye? We've done segments before where we show it. It looks like a bullseye.
Yes.
It's a spiral thing.
Yes.
Would the majority of people get the bullseye?
Probably, but a very small majority. The estimates now is that it's probably only around 50% of people will get the bullseye.
Oh, that's too bad.
And that's why you got to pay attention to the symptoms then. But this
vaccine... You have to pay attention to if you got bitten by the tick.
But to know you got bitten by the tick, you have to, I guess, inspect yourself, right, once you come back.
That's the critical thing. Anytime you go outdoors, you know, in the spring or summer or fall, you should inspect or have somebody else inspect you.
Is that a good example?
There's a very good example of a bullseye rash.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the ring around the main part of it.
Right.
So this vaccine that's in the works, who would be able to get it?
So right now it's in clinical trials. And so the people that are recruiting for the clinical trials are children between the ages of 5 and 17. And you can actually go online, and there's a number of sites throughout Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Delaware that are participating in the trial.
Oh, wow. And would it be an every year thing?
So that's nobody knows yet.
Okay.
The initial vaccine trial, you get 3 doses in the first few months, and then you get a 4th dose 12 months later.
Okay.
But nobody knows yet if you're going to need boosters. It's just too early in the game.
Is there an area of the body that the tick really likes? Is it your hair, crotch,
legs,
feet?
Your ankles?
It will tend to go to regions, you know, it can bite anywhere, but it will tend to go to regions that are moist. So it will go like to, you know, armpits or crotch or something like that. But but it will bite anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you, doctor.
Yes, thank you. How soon, if things move according to schedule, could the vaccine be out?
The hope is that it might be available as early as 2025.
Okay.
But everything would have to go perfectly for that.
Oh boy. All right.